Okay, so from this concept we will continue three-sphere model for your systems management. So three-sphere means from the three aspects, three perspectives you are going to assess the system. What are they? This is business, technology, organization. So before understanding this, we will move to this case study to study. Now see here, the case study begins with this one. Tom Walters recently accepted a new position at the college as director of IT. Okay, so this I put it as a picture here. Tom Walter. So he recently became what? Director of IT department in a college or university. So Tom has been a respected faculty member at the college for the past 15 years. Yani, before becoming the director, he was a teacher, a faculty member. He got promoted. Okay. Now, the college is a small private institution in South Sharkia which offers many programs like the degree in economics, history, accounts, and also professional degrees like engineering, design, IT, etc. They have 1,500 full-time students. Full-time means like morning till evening you are going to come to the college and study, and 1,000 working adults, those who are working in the Royal Oman Police or in the ministry. They cannot go to the university and study in the morning, so they go in the evening times after 4 or 5. So that is called part-time students. So in the university there are 1,500 regular and 1,000 part-time students who are attending the programs. So many instructors supplement their courses with information on the internet. So they put the course materials on internet websites, and they do not have distance learning. Distance learning means some students, they don't come to the university or college. They just sit in the home, they study. They just come to write the final exams, or that also they will write online. So that is called distance learning. So this university, they don't offer distance learning. Now this college aims is to serve the students in the region, to set an example. Like the other higher educational institutions, this IT has become very popular in the past 10 years in that college. Now here see, wireless access is there. You are all accessing the internet in our buildings with the help of Wi-Fi routers. Only a few classrooms on the campus have computers for instructors and students. For you and for me, we have computers, but when you go to the C building, D building, only the teacher may have the provision for bringing the laptop, but for the students, no. So this is the situation in this Sharkia University, right? There are 1,500 full-time students, part-time 1,000, right? So distance learning is not there, right? So now he means who? Tom and other two members of the IT department. What they have done is, see here, he know that Tom, in some colleges they lease the tablets. Lease yani rent for ijar. So they'll give the tablet for rent to the students. I collect money from you, maybe like 20 riyal for 1 year or 1 semester. Then I give you my laptop to you to study. So that is the idea of Tom. So why don't we give tablets or laptops to each student? So that idea attracted him, yani fascinated him. Who? Tom, because he is the director. So what he did now, he and other two members of the IT department visited the local college. Now here you see this picture I give you here. So this is the IT department. Tom and other person, what they did, they go to another college, because that college is using tablets. They don't have books. Like to study English subject, they give you books, Oxford for reading, speaking, writing. They are all very expensive books. You need to pay. Here it is a government college, but when you go to private college, you have to pay the money and buy books. So like that, this college is using tablets. Through the tablets, the students are studying the course materials. So this idea is attracted to Tom. So Tom and other person, they are going to the college here and they are doing the survey. They are doing the survey here. So from the past 3 years, they are doing like this. They are leasing the tablets because they are very popular. It occupies very small space. They are faster and easy to carry. Okay, you can have most of the course materials on the tablets. We can run on the tablets. So this is the idea. See, textbooks cost is very high. That's why Tom has expressed this idea. So what is this idea is online course materials, like okay, like students know nowadays they learn through interactive course materials. So the teachers are providing you the interactive course materials like this, and they are explaining to you the concepts, maths, physics, or whatever it is. See, like this they are explaining. So this type of idea he want to implement in that college. Who? Tom. Through tablets. He want to load the program, the course material in the tablet and give it for rent to the students, right? So now let us see what will happen now. So what happened here? Tom and his staff developed the plans to start requiring students to lease the tablet for the next semester or for the next year. Now what Tom is doing? Tom sent an email to all the faculty members in September and briefly described his plans. Tom, what he is doing? He is sending Tom is sending email to all staff members. Who are the staff members? Arts teachers, English teachers, science teachers, IT teachers, everyone. About this idea of giving the tablets for rent. And he did not get much response. No reply until February, or I can say here until maybe like May. We are in February now. So I sent the email to my staff, but until May I did not get the reply from the teachers. So why? What is the reason? Is some of the, see here, the head of the history department, English department, philosophy, economics, they are not accepted the idea. They are opposing. They don't like this idea because they are non-IT persons. They don't know how to use IT. Some of them, they don't know how to run the program on laptop or tablets. So that's why they say that we don't like the idea. So buying the books and reading the books is better. So they don't like the idea. Until February, nobody is responding. Right now, where is that? Now he has done lot of work. He went to the another college. He surveyed there and he prepared the plans to bring that idea in our college. But many of the staff is not happy. So now what the Tom has to do? How to address these issues now? That is what the question. So to solve that question, the Tom has to assess or understand the system in these three ways. In these three ways. What are they? Business point of view, technology point of view, and organization point of view. So we can see here that if you are technology, if you say like, should the tablets, okay, we are agreed that we are going to give you tablets for rent. So they should have Android or they should have iOS, which operating system? That is the question. Another question is, if I give you the tablet, inside that, what applications is needed? Teams, Instagram, Facebook, Netflix, Amazon, this we needed? No. So we need the educational materials. So you have to decide, you answer that question. Then only the staff can understand. Then what is the specification of the hardware? Yani what should be the RAM size, what should be the hard disk size, what should be the processor speed. These details the Tom has to send it to all. And also power cards. See here, you need more power cards. So you are putting your mobile phone for charge here. If I give 30 students 30 tablets, you will all bring the chargers. So I have to provide you 30 points to make the charge, and also the plug cable I have to give you. Another one, if 30 students are using in the entire college, maybe 700 students, network speed will go down, Wi-Fi speed will go down. So these are the issues that you need to discuss before you start to implement that idea of renting the tablets. This is technical wise. Similarly, how it will affect the business. Now see here, what will be the tablet project cost? Suppose there are 700 students here, each tablet to buy 100 real. So 700 into 100, how much? So that much money I have to spend. Again, for our college, they have to give that much money because all students should get the tablet. So that is one question. Another, cost of the student. If I give you the tablet, how much I should get the money from you? That I have to fix, 20 or 50 or 100, what is that? Then what will support cost? I give you the tablet, okay, tomorrow you will come that Mr. This Windows is not working in this one. See, I am unable to log in. Who will fix it? Like this LRC, I need to have the staff. I need to give the salary to them also. And what will be the impact of registrations? How many students will register if I give the tablet for rent? Because you may oppose that I already have my tablet, why I should buy from you, why I should lease from you. The student may ask like this. So these are the factors, that business factors that affect the system if you are going to implement. The last one, organization wise, yani company wise, what problems, what issues you have to solve. See, tablet project will affect all students, both type of students, the regular students as well as the evening students. And how will be the project affects who have already the tablets? I told you, you already have tablets. So if I say that give me 50 real, I will give you tablet. Then he will say, no, why I should give 50? I already have high speed laptop or high speed tablet. So this will be the question arised. Another one, who will develop the applications? Who will design the applications like this, the interactive course materials? Teachers are very busy, they don't have time, IT teachers. So again, you have to give this contract to outside people to develop the applications, like I show you in the YouTube now, right? Then after that, you need to train your employees, students, faculties, how to use that applications on your tablets. So these are all the headache. So Tom has to explain all these three things: business aspects, technical aspects, organizational aspects. So what he did, he just simply sent the mail. In the mail he said that I want to implement the idea of renting tablets. So the English teachers, they don't like. IT teachers, they know. For them it is very easy to prepare the materials and put it in the tablets and make the students understand. So this is what called your three-sphere model. So this system deals with the business, organizational, technical issues related to your project. Okay, so this is the non-IT case study I give you. Now here you have like this here, IT case study. Suppose you are a programmer, you are given a task to convert static website into dynamic PHP website. You all studied PHP web development too. So you have studied PHP and MySQL. Before that you studied web development 1. There you don't know database, you don't know the server, how to store it in the server data, those things. So you will be asked to convert that HTML page into a dynamic website. So for that you need to discuss business issues, technical issues, organizational issues. So like this, the manager should solve the problem. He should not simply implement the idea. So you should assess the system from 3 different point of views. So what are they? That is business aspect, technical aspect, and organizational aspect. So what kind of question you may get is like this, maybe the multiple choice, or maybe you may be asked to draw this diagram and explain any example of case study. Understand? Okay, any questions here? If I am fast, please ask me, I will make it slow if I am teaching fast. Any questions you can ask me. This you need to focus, okay? Why I am asking you to bring the paper, pen or materials, you need to point out. Lastly, on the day of exam, you come and tell me, ask me that, give me the important, I cannot give. So now each I am recollecting and I am telling you that, okay, this slide you may study this type of question. So you have to remember that one, you have to note down.
Did you give us a scenario in final?
This, yeah, case study will come. Case study will be coming. You read the case study and you solve the case study. Like that. A small scenario, not this much big, because we have 50 marks questions. No, we cannot give the student this much lengthy case study, so that you can spend the most of the time here. Right. So 3-sphere model is this one. Okay. Next topic is structure of the organization. Organizational structure. Yani tomorrow, if you are going to join the company, where you will be placed. Yani you will be reporting to whom? Who will be your boss? Right. So every organization will have a structure. So organizational structure chart. Organizational chart. Yes, something like this you will have. Okay, like this, for example, you have president, under him there are 3 departments, operations, sales, manager, blah blah blah, like this. But for the IT project management, there are 3 types of organizational structures. So one is called functional organizational structure. So it's an hierarchy that people you can see on the chart. Okay, functional organizational structure, then another is matrix organizational structure, another is the project organizational structure. So in this picture you can see that staff. So tomorrow, if you are going to join any XYZ organization, you will be placed here. You will be placed here in the staff. So you are the staff here. So here you will be placed the team members. Okay, like team member 1, team member 2, team member 3, team member 4, So you are all reporting to this person, Vice President Engineering Department or Vice President IT Department. Then in turn, this person will report to the Chief Executive Officer. Okay. So Chief Executive Officer. So here what kind of question you will get, and see here. Functional managers is a specialist such as engineering, manufacturing, IT, human resource. These people report to the higher level boss, CEO, Chief Executive Officer. Okay. Now here you can see the question. Okay. This type. In the functional organizational structure, staff will report to whom? Staff will not directly go and report to CEO. They report to this one, VP of IT department. If you are an IT department, then you will report to your boss, IT Vice President. If you are manufacturing or engineering department belongs to, then you will report to Vice President of Engineering or Manufacturing. Right? So this is what type of structure? This is called functional organizational structure. So if this type of structure, many organizations will use maybe this one or maybe this one. This is called project organization structure. This is another type of structure will be followed. Staff will report to their managers, not the vice presidents. Okay, staff will report to managers, and the managers will report to the chief executive officers. So some organizations may follow this one, or some organizations may follow mixed, both functional and organizational. So that is this one, matrix. It is called matrix. Okay. So this type of structure is followed in the organization. Whenever you join in any company, they have this structure. So in our college also, we have, like, we are teachers, we report to the head. Head will report to the assistant vice chancellor, assistant vice chancellor, deputy assistant vice chancellor. They will report to vice chancellor. Then they will report in the Muscat dean. Then dean will report to vice president, like that. So in IT organizations, we have such type of organizational structures. So what are they? There are three: functional, project, matrix. So here what kind of questions you have? This is for the functional, and this is for the short answer you have. What are the three organizational structures? Explain. And this one, multiple choice. For organizational structures, see, in organizational structure, staff will report to program manager, not to the vice president, not to the HR, not to the CEO. Right? So you should remember that chart here. So three types are there. So more questions you want, I told you that textbook is there. You can go to the textbook and you can refer here. You will have more questions here. Okay, I think it is in the second lecture, this one, this type of and also, see, when you complete this course, you can take this exam, certification, not free, paid. So you can become project management professional. Suppose you are working for 5 years in one company, now you want to become boss. So people, what they will do, they will write this exam, like you write Cisco CCNA. Okay, like that you have this exam, project management professional, PMP. So this lecture, this material is enough for that one, but you have to prepare, and you pay the fees, you write the exam, you will become this PMP. So tomorrow you go to any organization, they see this certificate and they will directly give you management job, like that. So PMP it is called, right? So project organizational structure is another topic now. Now in this matrix, you can see here, it's an organizational structure which will mix both. And here you have three subcategories. One is called strong matrix, weak matrix, and balanced matrix. So based on the control, yani the responsibility of the project managers. So what is that one? We will see in the next slide here. See, most of the questions like this, see, weak means, you can refer to this one. In the weak matrix organizational structure, see here, both the project manager and the administrative staff are part-time, yani not full-time. They are coming, they are working in the project, they will go maybe for 1 hour or maybe for 5 hours. They come to the company, they work, and they will go outside after finishing their work. So that's why it is called weak matrix organization. Manager role is only coordinator. He is not a completely managing here. So weak matrix organization, that means manager and the administrative staff are part-time here. You can see this way. Staff and the manager, they are not permanent. But here balanced means, see, project manager full-time, and here administrative staff part-time. That means something like average, balanced. The last one, both are permanent staff. The project manager and the staff, they are full-time. So in our department also, like, we have full-time teachers and part-time part-time teachers. So part-time teachers, they come, they go, they don't do advising, okay, they don't contribute to any materials, okay, they don't attend any other meetings. So they just come, they teach the class, and they go to home, like that. So if you have like that, it is having a weak structure or a balanced structure. Now how we can say that weak balance, where I think they skipped the slide, or I think they removed, here it is. So here it is coming. See, organizational structure, project organization, this is functional organization, this is matrix organization, and about the matrix here. Now you may get the questions from this one like this. Now see here, for example, see here, project manager role. This is the characteristics of a project, and here you have organization types, functional, matrix, project. But in this one you have 3. So weak, balance, strong. So now here you can see the role of a project manager. In this organizational structures, it is part-time, but whereas here in this full-time, yani you will sit in the company from morning till the evening and you will work for the project. But here in this type of organizational structure, you are part-time. Maybe for 1 hour, maybe for 2 hours, you will come, you will do the work, you will finish the job and leave to your another company or maybe to home, right? So another one here, management staff, administrative staff. Administrative staff means like who are sitting in the idarat, building idarat. Na? So there you have full-time, part-time. So some people will sit for whole day, some will work for hourly basis, daily 5 hours or daily 2 hours, like that. So based on that, this part-time, full-time. So now question, what we will get from this? See here, in which type of in dash matrix organizational structure, project manager and the staff are playing a role of part-time, not permanent. So here we can refer in this slide here, this one, where it is, this one. Project manager and the staff are part-time, okay, both are part-time. So that is called a weak structure, a weak matrix organizational structure. So likewise I give here, if they are full-time, strong. So if they are, one is full time, one is part time, balanced. Okay. So this is the another one type of question. See here, budget, the money. Who will control the budget in project organizational structure? So here you can see who will control the money, budget. Where is budget here? This one. See this one. In the project, also in this strong matrix, project manager will control the money. But whereas in the other, functional manager, yani that respective department person will control the money. Okay, so this type of questions you may practice from this topic. Okay, like this here. Now this is about the organizational structure, project structure and matrix structure. Now last topic is what are the types of projects you have. See, projects may differ in size. Projects can differ in terms of size, complexity, product produced, application area and resource projects. See, in the diploma you have diploma course project, you have done projects, many type of projects you have done. Like here, size may be like 3 students in one group. Okay, complexity, so some of you have did small projects like finding the temperature of this classroom. So you have used some sensor, IoT sensor, Raspberry Pi or Arduino. You have developed that one. Complexity is low or high or medium. So this one will be there. So based on that, the project category we can define. Also, the products you produce. So what you are producing the web app, any website, or Android application, or iOS application, or an IoT application, or machine learning application, or artificial intelligence, that one deep learning. Which type of product you are producing, and the area of the project. What is the area? This is what the area, like you are using domain for machine learning, or you are going for what is that another one, virtual reality project, augmented reality project, or typical old client server type of projects you are going to go. So based on this, the IT projects are decided. And also the requirements of the resources. Resource means people. Okay. Resources. What is the requirement of the registration staff? What is the requirement of the students? What is the requirement of the students or the teachers? Based on that, the context of the IT project is different, and they use different technologies. So web app means some use Python, or some use HTML. Android means some use Flutter. Okay, some may use some other project. That is technology. So diverse technology, and also people must be specialized here. So the staff who are working in the project, they must be specialized in that area. Then project team members do often have different backgrounds. So you will be having different backgrounds people. So one is the database specialist, one is the network specialist, one is the security, another is a designer or software programmer. Or I will bring maybe from the biotechnology department one person. So now it will become what? Multidisciplinary project. Multidisciplinary project. Because here you have the IT staff and also you have the biotechnology staff. Like with the help of these two groups, you can find, like in the sea, how much amount of plastic is there. What is the impact of that on our health? So you use the deep learning or machine learning or AI techniques, and those people, they will come to derive the formulas for the chemicals. So like this you can do multidisciplinary projects. So you are having different skill set, okay, and different technologies you are using, and you are specialized in different techniques. So this is what called the context of IT projects. Now last one, the same, this one, characteristics of IT project team members. I told you that now here in the diploma course project you are all same security students, you are joining and doing, but in the Google or you go to Microsoft, people will be from different backgrounds, people will be from different skills, they are not from the same place, not from same Oman. One might be Chinese, one might be European, one might be African, okay, like this, one might be Asian. So different people, different race, different color, different genders will be there in the teams, and they use different technologies. Okay, so this is the diverse technologies they use, because the technologies are rapidly changing. So the problem with diverse technologies, many of the technologies will change. Now like our SIMS is a website, we cannot use in the mobile phone. If you use in the mobile phone, it will not open properly. But if you because our trend is changing, now the students want to access your SIMS on this one also, tablet or in the mobile phone. So we have to update that project. So change of technology. Before PHP, now Android or iOS. Maybe in future it will be for smartwatch. Using smartwatch you want to register. So like this the technologies will change here. So based on that we have to update our projects. Okay. So project manager find it more difficult to form and lead teams. Project manager may form project managers may find difficult to form the team and to lead the team. So forming the team, how you are forming team, you will say that okay, you are my friend, you are my friend, come we will do project together. But in IT organization, no, they will conduct interview. How much percentage of skill you have, they will write exam. Like you want, I have a PHP project, so I will put the exam in this class, how many are getting the top 3 or 5, I will take those students. So like that the team is formed, okay, and they will be trained in the team, what technologies you need to learn for doing the project. So these all the managers will train you or give you the training. Okay, so this is the diverse technologies. Now what are the different global things, trends that affect? See, these trends means the latest, what is there in the market, those things what is affecting the managing project. See, it is globalization. Now our project, for example, you say like what do you call, okay, now our SIMS is in English only, no? Arabic also is there, you can see. Okay, so tomorrow other country student want to study, European students, then if they want to access the SIMS, means they cannot understand English or Arabic. So you need to be global, you need to change to global technologies. Like you go here, for example, any website, it will be multiple languages it will be supporting. Like you go this one, so here see, they will ask you to choose the language. So this is the trend, globalization trend is affecting the project management. So now you may design for only Arabic and English. So tomorrow if your business is growing, expanding, then we need the other languages also to be understood. So this internet is slow, I think. So if you click this, it will show all the languages. Based on that you can choose, the text will change. Okay, see here, like the countries, based on the countries. So this app is global app, so they keep this point in mind, so they know that globalization will affect. So if they write it, or if they create it only in Arabic, then it will be limited to only Middle East. The other country people cannot use your product. So how the other country people can use? You should globalize. So that is one of the trend that will affect your projects. Okay, and also the communication. See, it is important to address how people will communicate efficiently in a timely manner. Nowadays, what are the technologies to communicate properly? Through email, through Moodle, through Blackboard, through what do you call, Teams. We are distributing you the information about the exams, about any course materials, about the marks, about the assignments. Yani the teachers or the college people are efficiently transmitting or communicating with the students or customers. So this is affecting. So you need to use the latest tools, okay, to chat or to do video conferencing, Skype or WhatsApp video conferencing or Google Meet. So these are all the today latest communication devices available, tools are available. So that is very important here. It will affect your project, right? So trust. So start building the trust immediately in your project among the team members. So one person, yani one team member should trust the other. Also the team members should trust the project manager. So if you have a trust, then there will be a strong communication and good successful output will be resulted. Work practices, common work practices. So when you go tomorrow to any organization, you need to follow the same type of rules for developing the programs. For example, like you need to write the program in PHP. Use Visual Studio Code only. Don't use NetBeans or don't use any other editor. So that is the rules that we have to follow. Common work practice. Okay. Or like for example, you see here this one. The Wi-Fi is very slow. Okay, so here wherever you go, why the color is always red and white here they use? That is there. You have some policies in that company. So we see here always red and white. So these are the work practice. There are different pages here. How many pages you have? Many pages here you have. For the credit cards, for this account, blah blah blah. All is developed by different team members, but the result is same, red and white. So common work practice rules you have to follow here. Everyone should agree on that rules. Okay, common work practices should be there in the organization of IT company. And last three are the tools I told you, like enhancing the communication work practices. Like I told, Skype, Google Docs. We use OneDrive to share our files, our Teams to share our files to the students. So likewise for the company, the UTAS know what they use. They use SharePoint. UTAS is a company, so they use this one, SharePoint software. They buy from Microsoft. So it's a university, there's an IT organization. So they take the license, so they give you the space, right? So like Microsoft 365, they have purchased the license. So this is the tool for us, communication tool. So you have different apps there, Power Apps, okay, OneDrive, Outlook. Many things are there in that suite. And one more trend that affects is outsourcing. Outsource meaning you are giving your some amount of work to the outside company because you might be busy, you don't have time in your organization. That is called outsourcing. Any contract, subcontract. If I give you one assignment, maybe you feel tired or overloaded, you will go home, you will give to your sister to share. You will tell her that do this, solve this question. So you are outsourcing that because you don't have time. Tomorrow you have to submit the assignment. So likewise in the IT organizations, they outsource your work or some service they will get from outside. So for this there is a separate chapter 10 or 11 it is there. We will discuss that in that time. And also sometimes virtual team, a group of people who will work together across the boundaries. They don't need to come to the office. So they can sit in home. So 2 in the Europe, 2 in the China, 2 in London, UK, or 2 in America, 2 in Middle East. These are all virtual teams. There is no office. Okay. So virtual team is a group of people who work together despite their time, despite their space boundaries. They are in different spaces, but they are communicating. They are trying to achieve the output. So why they go for this one is lowering the cost. I don't have the office space. I don't need to rent. If I rent this office, I need to give again ijab every month. So why I need to do that? I can do online business or online company, install the servers in Amazon cloud. So I don't need to buy the server and keep in my office. So that is a headache for me. I need to maintain, I need to bring people, give the salary to them. Every day that server should run. Very big headache. So I outsource that project and I use the platform of Amazon cloud or Google cloud. So these are the trends that affects our project management. So from time to time we have to upgrade and use these tools and technologies, right? So I guess these all questions I have included in this tutorial. You can refer that one, right? So this is what our first lecture contains.